Hey everybody, I hope you're doing great. I'm Jacob, and in this video I'm going to show you all of my dividend income for the month of August in 2023. It's crazy to think that the summer is pretty much over. I know that I'm personally really bummed out because I love summer, but I guess that's just how it is. So before we hop into the dividends, I just want to give you a peek at the overall portfolio. We'll look at some holdings that perform good and some that performed not so good. So right now the portfolio is hovering right around $32,000, which is a gain of roughly $7,000 or a return of 44%. And just looking at the overall portfolio here, so I started investing right around 2020 when the COVID stuff happened. And at that time, the portfolio shot up pretty well. But then ever since 2022 started, it's been a little wavy. So if we take a peek here at the last month or so, we had a down month, down over $500 or roughly 1.6%. And again, looking at the trend for August, pretty much straight down until nearly the past couple days. So overall, not the best month. Now, just looking at some areas of this portfolio that did not perform very well, well, darn near everything performed pretty poorly. I think real estate had a pretty bad month if we look at some holdings like Realty Income Corp, this monthly paying dividend, down 7% just this month. A very similar company, National Retail Properties, down just about the same. Interestingly enough, Stag is in the green. So maybe industrial properties aren't doing as bad as retail properties. Tech wasn't great, but not as bad as real estate. You see a lot of these companies down between 2 and 5%. One interesting thing that I wanted to show you guys was that telecom, AT&T, they were in the green, so that's a surprise. I don't think I've seen them in the green for, I can't even remember the last time. But no, the real interesting thing here is in healthcare, Eli Lilly up 23%. So I think this is a good example of having a lot of different companies in your portfolio that don't move alike. Because when some companies perform bad, they pull the portfolio down. But then you have other companies that perform well, and then they pull your portfolio back up. So it sort of evens out. But hopefully over the long term, you have an upward trend. So with that said, let's hop into the dividends and see what we get paid out this month. Well, it's all going to start out with AT&T at $4.81. And for me, AT&T is a strong hold. If anything, I may get rid of it. It's just performed pretty poorly ever since I got it a couple years ago. I gave it a chance, but it's slowly slipping away. After that, we got a massive dividend from Enterprise Product Partners. This is a midstream oil and gas company, and they paid out $24.96. Following that is pharmaceutical company AbbVie at $6.14. And then we go into a bank. This is Ally Financial, 63 cents. And this is a stock that I significantly trimmed down ever since the banking crisis back in March or April, whenever that Silicon Valley Bank stuff happened. But then we move into a really boring company, which quite frankly is how I like it. But this is Colgate, and they paid $2.29. Up next is National Retail Properties coming in at $10.39. Next is Procter & Gamble at $4.25. Then we have Realty Income Corp, and they pay dividends out every single month. And so for this month, we got $6.08. Stag is up next, and you saw them in the green, and they are a monthly paying company as well. This month, they paid $2.65. Next is one of my newer holdings, Texas Instruments. I sold some other companies that weren't performing well. Disney was one of them. I believe Amazon as well. I took that money and I reinvested it, and I bought Texas Instruments, and this month they paid out $3.50. Next is probably my favorite company. I love Apple products. I know some of you might hate me for saying that, but this month they paid out $2.98. Caterpillar is next, and this is a company that I really want to invest more in. I've kind of just been putting a lot of my money into ETFs right now, but Caterpillar seems to be a company that has a pretty wide moat. and overall they've been performing quite nicely. Next is Fastenal, and along with Texas Instruments, this is a company that I had purchased, one that I've been looking at for a really long time, and I finally pulled the trigger. It's just another piece of diversification to this portfolio because what they do is so unique. But this month they paid $3.07. And then we're going to round everything off this month with SPHD. This is a monthly paying ETF, and they paid out $8.18. So when we add everything up, the total dividend payments for August comes to $80.90. So we're getting closer and closer to that $100 per month milestone, which is awesome, and I'm super excited about it. But overall, it takes a lot of dedication. You have to keep investing in your portfolio at a constant rate. You got to take the dividends that you get and reinvest them back into the portfolio. And you also have to choose companies who are not only able to grow their share price, but also increase the rate at which they pay dividends year over year. If you can achieve all of those things, there's no doubt you're going to see the snowball effect come into play. So that's going to be it for the video. I really appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to check it out. It really means a lot to me. I hope that this can inspire you to start your own investing journey if you haven't already. And if you already have, I hope it motivates you to keep going because it's certainly not easy. It's a super long journey, but every little bit helps. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.